Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode is 9 p.m. 9:02 to be specific. I am fine. Hope you're doing well as well. Today I made a big change. Not a big change, but I cleaned my recording folder out and I created separate folders for different video games. Very exciting because when I want to upload the next part of a series that isn't Monster Train, if I don't upload it right away, I have to go hunt through my folder. No more. I'm vowing to better organize my files. Very exciting. Anyway, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am otherwise fine. Did not do a first look today, so yesterday for you, because I didn't really have anything I wanted to do, so I just put up a stream VOD. I'm okay with that. Nothing really caught my attention today. I think I'm gonna check out a game that a few people told me to check out called Stacklands. Came out last month. But, I got most of the way through this week of first looks. I did like 5, I think. 4 or 5. More than I expected. I think today, which is Friday for you, I am looking to probably cover that Dune game that went into early access, the 4X game. I tend to hate 4X games, but this game looks cool, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe it'll turn me around. Anything else? Not really. Nothing exciting today. Who are we? We're Rector? Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Yeah, what did I put up a Peglin video from the stream yesterday. If you wanted to see more Peglin content, go check that out. A few people were like, hey, Peglin's cool, I'd like to see more. So, it's out there. I got the VOD to you. Also, if you're looking for Chrono Trigger, I am sorry. I lost all my momentum when I got sick. I will take some time sometime this weekend and cut it all up. I swear to you that I will not let another stream game that like a stream game that was a narrative, I will not let another one have the VODs expire before I get it all to YouTube. Hopefully. Rest in peace, Subnautica, Great Ace Attorney, Paper Mario never made it. One of the Darkest Dungeon campaigns never made it. I've had a lot of these. Anyway, let me ask you a question and let's get going. I saw a fun word today, so I want to talk about fun words. Tell me a word that you like to say that you think is fun. I saw a fun one. There's a sale going on Steam right now for narrative RPG games. It's like a whole convention, and they use the word ludonarrative, and I think that's a very fun word. I don't actually know 100% what ludonarrative in itself means, but I know what ludonarrative dissonance means. What does ludonarrative mean? Hold on, we're gonna learn. Because ludonarrative dissonance is when there's a difference between gameplay and story within a game. Oh, specifically ludonarrative dissonance. I guess that's just the word ludonarrative means the intersection of the ludic elements and the narrative elements, and ludic stands for gameplay. Fun word. I really like saying it. The dissonance there is the difference between those two. Fun word. I like it a lot. I say it when I have the chance to, and I made the whole question about it today. So, you got any fun words you like to say? Hope so. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Melting Wurmkin, Pushback Talos, Ragefell, Chase Seraph, Molded Hostingkin, Wicked Blaze. We got a double reform start. Technically triple, we have 3 reform cards. Waxer Snuffer, Melting Spout right out the gate. One of these is a double effect, and one of them is Melting Spout. Even if Waxer Snuffer does very little, or even nothing, I think it is worthwhile. I'm down to play Accumulator here because we have triple reforms in our opening deck. I think Dark Calling loses some value when you have reforms. Not a lot, but some. And we can play Accumulator plus a Wurmkin big boy here. Bog Slime? That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird, because, like, what if I don't play a purple-based deck? But I'll use the Echoes somehow, I'm sure. Like, the plus 50% attack on Rector is going to be maybe 10 attack, so, I think this is fine. Now, this trial is a little scary, but I think because of Hostingkin, I am not afraid. Oh, we rolled well on the enemy that is infused here. That is nice. I'm gonna actually play Hosting Kin not on the enemies, but on my own drag here, so I can Wicked Blaze him. Because getting a 24-8 right now is very good. He will make it so that I will not get hit by this 40 health opponent. Very nice. Kill the 9-1. The drag goes down. The collector spawning here pretty much guarantees our survival, I feel. Seems very nice, very good. I can guarantee the priest death. And I guess I should, right? I was thinking about reaping down here on the lower floors, but I think killing the priest is worthwhile. Guarantee, because you just mold back a drag on this turn and then... Or any single echo kills the priest more accurately. The drag didn't have to be the answer, but... Yeah. It's all good. We're gonna just rotate in some drags and hopefully kill the boss. He has trample. We have a 1738. Make sure you kill the 9-1. Hey, Fracture's a pretty good card. Yeah, I think Fracture might be not that bad. I have 2 burnout. I want to mold back the big drag, which we have 1 in there. So I will not play the other drag. I'll put a mid-floor. Nice start to the run. Nice and easy. A little Wicked Blaze never hurts. 39-13. 6, 6. You just put him up here. I really want to just drop him down there, but there's no reason to. Put him up here, get 3 times 39. That's a guaranteed dub. Good fight. Very good fight. Thank you, Drags. Thank you, Reform. All very nice. Let's take a Burnout Extender so that I can play a Burnout-based line. Potentially. Echo Infusion seems less good when you have Harvest Rector, I feel, but it is a good line to keep a backliner alive, but if I play a Burnout strategy, I don't really want to keep them alive. I'm gonna take the purple Hosting Kin. Wickless Baron. I've played this before. I've played Wickless Baron plus Harvest Rector. It's too slow. It is not fast enough, because you try to play, what you do is you try to play 2 Wickless Barons and Rector, and you just don't have the space to play your own Harvest, and then these guys are just sitting there as no Harvest because nothing dies. It doesn't work. I don't like it. You know what I do like here maybe is Shard Soul Carver. For now anyway, for sure. Later on maybe less so, but Shard Soul Carver is good. Good infusion, good strong infusion. Because what it does is I take space and then I leave 1 space on the floor with Shard Soul Carver in front. Yeah, Wickless Baron, Lady of the Reformed. Not really what I'm after. We'll check the relic. We get Resin Block. Winged Indulgence or Firewall also good. I don't necessarily see myself playing like a die and come back a lot strat. If I had taken the other Rector, maybe. Feels like I should take Winged Indulgence. It really takes the teeth off of Talos. Yeah, let's do it. And oh, I should have rolled this first for multi-strike, but I didn't think about it. It's okay. Realistically, I kind of want to use the big boy, the Shard Soul Carver, as an infusion, but we will see. We will see. If I take this trial, I should be fine because I can play the Carver in front, but there's not a whole lot that I want to take and spend 75 gold on, so it just makes the combat needlessly scary. Is my final answer for you. This is a great combat. Oh, I forgot about the Winged Indulgence I took. You know what? I should have taken that trial. I forgot that Winged Indulgence. My mistake. Had I remembered that trial was free, because Rector can't die there. It's impossible. Can't happen. Is it you want a Hosting Kin? I can only kill... I can kill 1 of his. Make sure I take the damage shield off of the Infiltrator and call it a day. Could also be putting Dragons down here to fill out on Echoes so that I can kill bosses more easily. We take 4, very sad. But not the end of the world. I don't know. Why did I reap 1 and not the haste enemy? God, I don't know. I really don't have an answer for you. Well, I know I do have an answer for you. I thought to myself, ooh, what about the harvest I'm going to miss because of no reap? What am I talking about there? That's nonsense. Don't worry about it. We'll play Whiplash. It is a +10 and it's purple. If I hold that over, it is pretty good as a way to scale Shard Soul Carver. It becomes a number of hits problem in the deck though. But like, Whiplash is really good, and I'm looking at playing Burnout here in some way. It's so hard to pass a purple Echo Infusion. It's so hard. Alright, what do we got? We could do an Infusion, Self-Infuse. I don't really like it on Shard Soul Carver here because it's a lot of space and I need... Like, this unit does not need Harvest Rector. Shard Soul Carver, on his own, is a big body that scales his own armor. Like, he's very good in that regard. So he doesn't really have anything to do with Harvest Rector. So I'm kind of looking for a different carry that I can infuse Shard Soul Carver onto. Like, what? Well, I really have no idea when you ask it like that. I was hoping for like a drag or something, but I don't know, man. Tough, isn't it? Kind of tough to figure out. Value Stone doesn't seem very good. I don't want to take too many packed shards here. Definitely not First of Kin. I can tell you that for sure. I know that infusion is, what, 15 attack? 15 attack, yeah. Could be Kinhost Vessel, actually. You know what? This probably is Kinhost Vessel. That's a solid option. He has multi-strike. Yeah, let's do Kinhost Vessel. That unit's good. He also, Kinhost Vessel will be 2 space, up to 3, so I'm not actually losing anything on the size. Seems good. I almost completely overlooked this unit here. Do you get a base amount of health? You do get a base amount of health too, so... Shard Soul Carver, I've not really noticed this before, but Shard Soul Carver on Kinhost Vessel seems like the best of all worlds. Urge a card, gain a card. Rain Steward 4... It's gonna say Melting or Wurmkin. Wurmkin rares are not that good. Melting rares are also not that good. This could be Hallowed Halls, I guess. Yeah, Wickless Recruitment is like a why bother. I don't think there's really anything you're going to show me there that I'm excited about, though. Shard Soul Carver plus Kinhost Carapace, though, it feels like a really strong combo. You get the base scaling, you get scaling and survivability in one, and you're not really losing anything on the size front. Seems very good. I want to roll for holdover. No holdover. It's okay. I want to hold over Whiplash, but I'll live if I don't see it. I like a holdover intrinsic Whiplash here potentially. Let's go. Pushback towels will be a little bit of a nuisance, but we have drags to hopefully mitigate it. Hope. So you play like... I think I'm just going to assume... I don't know. I think maybe I'm supposed to put the egg in front, but I'm not sure. It's a little bit of a tricky one. Also, hatching the egg is going to be a bit tricky because of the dregs. The road to hatch this egg is actually pretty long and fraught. Oh, hey. That's a shame. Isn't it? Well, okay. So what you could do here, what we could do here, is a line you can follow. No, this is so bad. You Hostingkin your Rector so that the line... No, that's terrible. Don't do it. I wanted to... You know what I want to see here, actually? And I will reset if I'm wrong. I think that if you put Burnout on the egg and then hatch it, I think it hatches... A, I think it hatches before the Burnout. And B, I don't believe the Burnout carries through. Let's find out both of those things right now. It does hatch before the Burnout. Now to answer the other question. Does the Burnout carry through? It does not. Look at that. Very tricky, isn't it? A little tricky trick on the game you can pull. Makes me feel a little bit smart. At least. Now, I could sack... I think I am going to just push Rector to the front. Spend the Hostingkin to be sure. I'm pretty sure I'd be fine either way, but that's an 11 attack Talos. I am 55 packed shards, so... Oh, hey, I can also... Oh, yeah, we can play Reform Eggs, man! How could I not think about Reform Eggs? Call that the scramble strat. Can't believe I forgot about reforming eggs. What a world. I think it's pretty rough though still because we have to reform eggs in this universe of dregs. I think that this is really a much more exclusive to exile melting secondary sort of line. But I don't know, it might be. Remember we have double extinguishes, by the way. Intent on death. Hilarious. Paladins is like bad, I think. I think it's very bad here. I think that Intent on Death is good because it's 2 echoes for 1 energy. And maybe I get like the Drag Tomb, or the Drag Tomb? Draft Tomb. Draft Tomb. None of these. And I do believe I want space. I think Harvest Rector, and many people, and by many people I mean me, I don't like to admit it, but Harvest Rector, he really does need space. You gotta be killing your own units. You gotta be killing your own units. It's very important. Because he needs the help, he needs the start. Right, so we could also play 2 eggs on the floor. This is the alternative idea. I can just play an endless egg. My scaling plan is fine. I don't need the echoes for anything. I am okay with this. I am okay with this idea. Yeah, no, wait, it's bad. Wait, hang on. It's not good. Because 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 2 is 7, 5 plus 1 is 6. That is the first calculation of 7 is Rector, egg hatches, replay egg for space, and then second calculation is how much space we actually have. Stop myself there. That was almost a unfortunate circumstance we found ourselves in. You could do something with it where you try to play them on the other floors or something, but like I don't think so. So what do I want then? I really just feel like I want to roll for multi-strikes then. And if we don't see multi-strikes, we say bye-bye. So this is the single egg super carry. I need the single egg super carry to super carry, truly. Wow, there are no steel shops on this run. Huh. This is not a great look. There's a total of 3 or 4? 4 steel shops. And how many magic shops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 4 and 5, but like it matters a lot more when you have a specific upgrade you need and you don't see a steel shop before Fell. That is a little bit frightening. Intrinsic. Do I want to go for an intrinsic holdover? On what? You may be asking yourself. On Wicklash, perhaps? On Echo Fusion, also not the worst. It's just a lot of pack shards, and I recognize now that we're going to be weak throughout, so I'm not sure. Something has to go right in this run, I suppose. Let's take Intrinsic Wicklash. And the Shardsoul Carver Infusion, I feel like it kind of messes with the Endless Egg strat, and the Endless Egg strat might have been the line to victory here. We had it in our hands. Just remember. I'm gonna play Drag and then Fracture it. It saves me the Reap. I should have played the Kinhost Vessel first. Yes. Oh, right. It also does not save me the Reap. Correct. That is right. I am wrong. I care more. I don't want to roll the dice on the Wicklash right now. That's true. Hang on, how do you do this turn? Hold yourself up here. I push that to the back, and then I fracture there. Oh, but the fracture does no damage. Of course it does no damage. This is just a God, I hate it when the enemy has haste situation in front of us. Also, I would have not taken this 9 if I had thought about my Drake placement a little bit more. But this turn is going to do a lot of damage to me, and this one is not really much beyond damn bro, that sucks. That's just a damn that sucks, doesn't it? If I had placed my drag a little better, we could have had a better sequence earlier, but like that 50 damage I just took is, yep, it's a haste combat and the second enemy got infused. Sucks to suck, loser. And really, it does suck to suck. I have to say. This run might actually just end right here, which would be a shame. Bring back some dregs to save me. Oh yeah, you're fat. Sorry. I forgot. So when you push something to the back on this turn, like if I push the clip defender to the back, I'm losing a hit on it because I'm hitting the clipped conduit. So does that matter? 33, 56, 56 is how much? Versus this is, I can bring the clipped guardian down to... Well, I'm going to play these hostingkins, right? That's for sure. And so to play the hostingkins, I'm going to need to kill the 0-1. Because if I don't, I'm wasting a hit. I'm going to make that assumption first and foremost. Now we have to count. This guy hits me for 10. You will hit me for, if I push you to the back, we do 35. And 58 is 93. So I will hit you for 34. Plus the 13, so you'll be taking 47, which will set you to 60 and 33 is 93. That is 4 hits. You will hit me for 8. So it is a difference of 2 HP, but I should hostingkin this enemy to the back. I also did not think about the reap when I counted that up. So it may actually be a little less. It is only 6. Great news. Thank you for this haste on Party Boy. What a pal. Really just a nightmare combat all around, but we lived. Just a nightmare run, truly. A real shame of a run so far. Remnant host. Oh man. Oh man. Wish I could click this, huh? This is so good here, but like, Crushing Demise, man. This card saves our life. 100%. I would love Remnant host, but I need Crushing Demise. And Force Contamination. Those are both like, hey, my problem is single heavies will kill me. Hey, these cards kill single heavies. Thank you. Also, that like haste is so unfortunate there. Magic Shop is a cool idea, but like, man, I need health. Man, oh man, I need health. And I probably want to go duplicate Crushing Demise as well. Just to give myself the best chance here. Drankstone, Bone Shine. I'm in a position to click on Bone Shine. I am ready for every drop of HP that I can muster. What's in the temple? It is intrinsic spell chain. Right, so the only thing I was really going to consider here was spell chain. If I spell chain Crushing Demise and then duplicate it, that is a lot of kills. Every time through the deck that kills 4 heavies. However, it sets me very high on pack shards, but I think it's okay. I think I am willing to take it. My pack shard numbers are very high, and this run is not very strong, but I am taking things that matter. Thankfully not Crystal Cloak. Do not take aggressive edible. The combat is okay. We want to draw Crushing Demise on turn 2. I'll hostingkin my egg. I think it's worth it for the 2 echoes. I do not feel good about Whiplash here. Need to hash this thing though. Great turn 2 Crushing Demise. Minor critique here is the energy of my hand. I can only play 1. Acceptable. Of the outcomes there, killing the frontline enemy is the second best option. The absolutely middle of the road outcome. If I let both of these 9-2s walk up, Rector's not dead. Do I greed money here? No. But what if I fracture elsewhere? Is it worth it to fracture here or here? Like what is this fracture doing? Really not that much when you think about it. I think it doesn't do a lot. It does something, don't get me wrong. but I don't think it does a ton. I also drew Hostingkin. Like, that was the other piece of the puzzle there, is there's a lot of potential to draw other cards. I have nothing here that I can reform. I can Hostingkin here, right? Is best? Or, hey, I'm like super dead. I don't mean to alarm you, but I am so dead. I just want to call your attention to the fact that it's not good. Welcome back to the casino. Pray. Everyone, please, bow your heads with me. Take a moment. Please turn your heads to the screen. Take a moment. Pray. Dear Monster Train, don't kill Rector. Okay, the egg dying is like second worst case. Rector lives. It's fine. Ugh, tragic. I can recover from the egg dying. Rector dying is like, eesh, you know? I have reforms, I can maybe get the egg back. I just have to have a lot of echoes ready to go. This is also not good, though. You are rather frightening and rather problematic for me. Perhaps I should just accept my death. I am unsure at this time. It is rather tough, isn't it? Maybe if I played bottom floor. I think actually in this run with hindsight, you play bottom floor. But... oh, you didn't die. The worst part is the Shard Soul Carver, the egg is gonna pop out, it's gonna eat all of my echoes and then die. That is what's wrong here. I have to play it here, and then I have to force contamination the enemy, and then Fracture does nothing. Fracture does no damage. Correct. That is right. I mean, I'm fighting the good fight. I just want to confirm. Yeah, the egg eats all my echoes and then dies because of burnout. Good or bad, depending on your view, based on the run that you are playing. Purifying Cleanse 1 turn too late, sadly. Maybe, no, this is just worthless. $248. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Well, I suppose we can do a little more gambling. I have an out. I'm pretty sure I have to Crushing Demise, kill the marksman and the vessel. 498. Alright, it was not enough. We are dead. This run is dead. God. I mean, it's really just tough, you know? I don't know what I can even blame it on. It's too many pack shards and some bad rolls on the infusions, but 90 pack shards on this combat's gonna do that to you. The Crushing Demises weren't great. I'm gonna replay this because I think I want to look at this with hindsight real quick. I also don't want to start another run at 28 minutes into the video and have this be like an hour and a half long video. I would rather just end here. So, but for my own curiosity, what I want to do is I want to play bottom floor. I'm pretty sure, no, if you play bottom floor, you're just dead as hell, right? I just want to look at it again and see if I can, like, is there something I missed here? If you play bottom floor, Rector dies. So what did I miss here? What was the thing that I needed to do to survive this? Was there a way? Is it just 5 draws rough? Is there an out to this position? I really wonder. Play Dreg here. Play Crushing Demise here. Like, all of that's the same. Maybe the out is you double reap the marksman. Maybe the out is you get yourself in a position where you can guarantee this guy's death, perhaps? But, like... no, you can't. You can't guarantee his death ever. Not possible. And so we're going to end up in the exact same place of... I don't have the damage to kill this enemy, and I did not do well with my Crushing Demise draw, so I'm going to die. This might actually just not be a winnable run. From this position, I should say. Asterisk that, from this position. Because you do 10. Maybe with a different order you don't die here, but like I'm pretty sure you always die here. Huh? Yeah, with a slightly different order and you suddenly live. I don't know. That's just like RNG manipulation, though. You know. I don't feel like carrying on here because I just did the randomness better. Like just roll good is not the takeaway I want to have here. You know. But like now it's over. We win for sure. No doubt about it. Truly. And it's gonna be a weird one because I replayed the combat and I often will replay combats and then when I win I will just keep going. But not in this case because like, I don't know, I replayed for... But normally when I replay it's like, hey, I have a different idea of how I want to go about playing this combat. Like, hey, I have an idea that would shift how I would play this combat, I needed to do this, or this differently. But truly in this position, I had to win a 50-50 to continue this run. And what does that tell us? Well, what that tells us is that I tried to play an egg line in a run with dregs, and the echo gain was too slow to get to 8 in time, I feel. I had to play a different line. What line? Not sure. Really, I'm not sure. I want to spend some time thinking about it, I guess. I don't even win here? What the hell? Barely. He dies to the reef, doesn't he? Yeah, he sure does. That lifesteal fucks you up, though. Like, look back on this run. What did I see for units that I could have taken? Like, what was the line that I should have played? I think it's the wrong Rector, honestly. I don't know, man. I really have trouble with Harvest Rector because I feel like if he's not in a clan combo that you can really lock down your damage plan, he's just not good enough. Like, in this run, I don't have enough damage, is the thing. Like, I just don't have the damage. So, I can't keep up with the enemies. You know what it is, really? It's the 90 pack shards. What did I take all my pack shards for, I guess is the question. And the answer is I gambled them all on Divine Hordes, right? I took 30 in Divine Hordes and I got shit relics. Yeah, I got like -1, which when you pay 15 pack shards for it is almost just a net neutral. And I got Bog Slime, which is not that good here. Yeah. So like I gambled a lot of my shards on Divine Hordes. Now I also took a Spell Chain Crushing Demise, but and I did the infusion. This 10 pack shards is really rough. I don't know if the difference between 80 and 90 is that high, but this Wicklash idea was not very good. This was like, and I do this a lot though, where I try to jump. Well, I'm not really jumping, but I'm taking Intrinsic to hedge my bets on never seeing Intrinsic again without ever seeing Holdover or for sure wanting to play Wicklash, right? Like, it was just one of the ideas, but Kinho's Vessel is fine. So I would skip this for sure next time around if I were to replay this, and I would do this again. I feel like it makes sense. It's really just you have to get to 8 shell on turn 3, and that's not easy to do in this deck, I guess. But when you look at it, what can I play on the floor with the Kinho's Vessel? I can play not a lot. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna abandon run now. It's not... I don't want to keep that one going because the only reason I won that combat is I rolled the dice better on Crushing Demise, and that doesn't feel good. I really think that Harvest is something that you don't want to play with Wurmkin, because I don't think Harvest Rector pairs well with melting units, other than, like, you know, Paraffin Enforcer, but... Wow, play Paraffin Enforcer, cool. Good unit. I think you want to play Rector Harvest with maybe Awoken, but the problem with that is he's frontlining for a sweeper, but Awoken has better options than Rector. I really struggle with Harvest Rector, maybe in Hellhorned, but the more that I play Harvest Rector, the more that I go, man, this unit just doesn't feel good. Like, every time I pick him, I'm just supremely underwhelmed, you know? I don't know if maybe you feel this as well, maybe not. I've been struggling with it a lot lately because I'm like, is Harvest Rector supposed to go on the never pick list? What unit do I want to play Harvest Rector with? Big Sludge? No, because you need to put something in front of Big Sludge to harvest. I don't know. I just don't know. I am many hours in, and Harvest Rector does not make sense to me. Every time I pick him, I just go, man, doesn't this unit suck here? Shouldn't I just play a different unit in the front? Anyway. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.